your doubts and underestimation. You know guys, after coming up with the idea to this video, I was just a bit curious, so I decided to sit in my room and try to count up at least 2 benefits from not rating yourself fairly. The only relatively worthy thing that came to my mind was some kind of motivation and striving to improve by comparing yourself from the underestimated perspective to others from the normal perspective. Kind of running a marathon with weights, but actually that is it. It is not even 2, it is just one single benefit, and even with this one we have a problem. I have no idea how mentally tough the person should be to not to destroy themselves while trying to overpass someone like this. I can't say that there are a few people that can actually benefit from this tactic, someone like David Goggins or so, but if we look at the entire planet Earth, we can see millions and millions of people full of doubts, and definitely we couldn't say that they are as hardened as David. In fact, they all suffer from low self-esteem, which is actually obvious, and because of this, they don't even start. By the way, you can think of underestimation as a heavy barbell. It makes powerlifters stronger, but if a wimpy guy tries to lift it, then he at least gets an injury, or even ends up his life like this. And those millions of human beings keep holding those barbells over their heads without any benefit, because they literally can't move any further. Maybe that wasn't even their choice to doubt themselves, but other people's influence drove them into a dead end. Then what did they do? I believe that the general answer to this question already popped up in your head. Simply, just drop that fucking barbell down, step over it, and run to your success. Yeah, you would say, but bro, this is obvious, why you're talking to us like this? However, I will tell you exactly what you have to do to finally get rid of it. Don't worry. Well, because dropping a barbell is 1. Is metaphoric, and 2. It is too generalized. Sadly, I could guess that you've already heard something like, just don't doubt yourself, it is too easy, from anyone, but what exactly should you do? And so, I am here to help you, because I really love it. You might think that I am lying to you because it is not profitable for me, but to my opinion, it is more beneficial to have confident and ambitious people that can even be my friends or business partners. So here is the actual guide to get rid of underestimation and doubts. Don't forget to like and subscribe, I really appreciate it. This is Shoom, and here we go. Well, I wasn't pretty sure what chapter to put first, but let's start from the most pessimistic scenario. There are actually no good things done, and you suffer from loads of bad habits. It may seem that this situation cannot be pivoted. However, there is an opportunity that you can really grasp on. First, in this case or any other one, you should go up to the mirror, look straight in the eye, and say to yourself, that is the point where I start. There is nothing bad that my starting point is so low, but I believe in myself. And my first step will be right now. It may sound like it is unnecessary, maybe you will feel ashamed to say these words, but believe me, it is where you start. As you've stated that you finally begin your journey, you can gain momentum by succeeding in one kind of thing, which really helps in your life overall. Get rid of your bad habits. Doubts came from lack of experience. The lack of experience comes from lack of time, and the lack of time comes from your day being filled up with something harmful. Along with that, bad habits lower your self-esteem because you really just drain your energy and so don't get a chance to excel in anything. I believe you understand the importance of this. In short, all addictions come from the action's dopamine generation stimulation. So, like, how strong does it generate dopamine in your brain? And so, I created another video on this very topic because, well, this is a really huge thing, though it is really important. You should watch it for your own good. I really value your time, so let's go to the next chapter. So now, we are coming to a pretty simple action, though a lot of people avoid doing it. For someone it can sound embarrassing or useless, though it definitely raises your self-esteem, motivation and strive to improve, besides of its simplicity. Be grateful for your efforts and achievements. I'm really serious. You know, guys, one day I also find myself avoiding gratitude. Actually, not practicing it caused me a pretty huge problem. I couldn't see any good in everything I do, so therefore I started doubting myself and my ability to succeed, and it almost convinced me to kill myself. But as you can see, I am right here, and I want to warn you. Fix it until it's too late. Appreciate your good and bad days. Actually pay attention to what you've achieved and be grateful for it. You can try this practice. Just every morning and evening, spend a couple of minutes, come up to your mirror again, and tell that you appreciate your efforts. Maybe you have done not what you have been expecting, or not that much, but still, be grateful for it, and make everything to succeed in the present moment with consistency. Here's another thing that ruins your self-esteem, though in some cases it can be useful. Comparison to others. I notice that when you try to align your life to any other person's one, however successful it may be, but you will still not improve that drastically. It is not the main goal to be like him or her, but to be successful yourself. There are plenty of wealthy people with really different stories, and you can use some parts of everyone. So, therefore, I advise you to read some autobiographies, but it is kind of out of track. But you can create your own one too, that is your choice. But don't keep comparison the first thing in your mind. That won't make you a favor. I advise you to compare yourself with yourself. Keep track of your progress towards your own goal, how good you've become from yesterday. But still remember about being grateful for your efforts. Well, I don't know how long this guide is, but I believe that this package of knowledge, if you properly use it, will definitely pivot your life to the better. Always be aware. I want to say that I believe in you, love you, and see you soon. Bye.